Hi, I am Steve McVey with Dirt Roads Network, and we are just delighted to invite you into our cooperatives. Let me tell you just a little bit about Dirt Roads Network. We are an emerging network of rural pastors, individuals just like you who are committed to the following idea. Every community deserves a life-giving, Bible-believing, community-transforming church. You see, here's the deal. We see rural America as a mission field, and right now we are experiencing a move of God as the Holy Spirit is being poured out on rural congregations, and amazing things are happening. Now, we do things like promote church planting and promote church revitalization, but I am very excited about the cooperatives that are beginning to rise up all around the country. Just so you know, these are already working in places like Michigan and Wisconsin, Illinois, and Kansas. We're launching them in places like Colorado and Nebraska and Texas, and right there in North Carolina and South Carolina. These cooperatives really try to address two or three things. One, most of us as rural pastors feel isolated, and this is a community. Think about that word cooperative. A cooperative, like an ag cooperative, is where a group of people with common interest come together behind a common goal. And so you're being invited into a community. In that community, you will receive rural specific training. I mean, I've gone to so many conferences in my some 25 years of ministry where literally I needed to translate everything in order to somehow figure out how that would work in my rural setting. Just so you know, I minister in a town of 28 people. My office is in a town of 800 people. I understand what rural is about. And so in these cooperatives, you will receive rural specific training. You also will have an opportunity to learn from other rural pastors. We do some peer mentoring, we do some accountability. In this program, you'll be meeting twice a month on Zoom with your cooperative. And one of those Zoom calls will be focused on teaching. The other one will be focused on peer mentoring. Here's the thing. I try to avoid using the word program when I think of our cooperatives because it isn't a program, it is a relationship that we're inviting you into. And because it's a relationship, I want to meet you in person before we even start this online stuff. And so on Monday and Tuesday of this coming week, on February 1st and 2nd, we are going to be touring North Carolina West and South Carolina, and we're going to have an opportunity for us to meet you. There'll be 3 or 4 people from the Dirt Roads Network team that you'll get to interact with. On Monday, on the 1st, we're going to be up in North Carolina. We're going to be at Bessemer First Wesleyan Church at noon. And then at 6:30 that night, we're going to be at Canopolis at First Wesleyan Church. The following day, on Tuesday the 2nd, we're going to be down in South Carolina. At lunch, we will be at Bethany Wesleyan Church in Moore. And then in the evening, we'll be at Alive at 6:30. And if you just cannot make any of those, the Alive Church has the Zoom capability for us to set up a Zoom room for those of you who just can't make it. Listen, I think you're going to love this. I really do. I mean, rural pastors are discovering how blessed they are when they get into these groups and they have people that understand them, that help them, support them. It is a place where you are both comforted and then encouraged to move. Hey, if you have more questions, you can email me, steve@dirtroadsnetwork.com. You can get with Tom Raven or Richard Hall, and they can answer some of your questions. We want to see you there. I want to meet you in person, and then I want to meet with you twice a month online as we together pursue the rural mission field. You be blessed. I'm looking forward to seeing you.